Hello. Right.
Hello. So we are here today to. I can't hear. There, some echo. That's much better.
Right, and I'm just putting us onto YouTube. So I'll just have to set my screens up properly.
So we are here today to. I can't hear. There, some echo.
Right.
All right. So welcome everybody to Infinite Soul Stars. We are missing Lydia today, so we're sending lots of love, Lydia. And we have Tracy and more, and we are going to be diving into what comes to us for the energy of the week. So I hope some of the messages resonate with you and just give you a little bit of advice to, to try to go by this week. There you go.
Okay, I've got hi Radek on YouTube. Hi. Yeah, I can't see the Instagram comments, but I've got the YouTube comments. Yeah. And Lydia has done us a card, hasn't she, lady? She's done one, and we'll do that as our bonus card when we do the post, because it's a deck that we haven't got, so we can't show you. Okay, I've had one flip out straight away. I've decided to use the Gratitude Oracle deck by Angela Hartfield, and her decks always have these absolutely stunning images with very intricate drawings. And the card that's come out is number 37, and it's stability.
Oh.
If I show that there, just up a bit for Instagram, and I'll sort of try and hold it in. It is, and it's not actually quite as complex as some of her other images, because a lot of them are like that, you know, they're absolutely filled with different things. But what the first thing I noticed with this is that tree in the middle of the image, and it's that stability, it's that, and it's just looking very content with who it is. It's not a card that I know, so the bit that I've just spotted says different faces appear on either side of a tree. The sun seems to be radiating from the eye of the yellow face, linking it to daytime. If I hold the card up. The colour yellow may be associated with the solar plexus chakra, personal power, and creating balance within yourself and how you are treated. The face on the right is in shades of blue that move to black. Blue can relate to inner knowing and how you see your world. This face looks reflective and portrays night. The two faces create balance. The trunk of the tree holds the image of a couple embracing. A tree can pertain to foundations you have established. The roots at the base of the tree seem to form an upside-down castle. This inverted castle could suggest that old foundations are no longer valid, or the change of an instilled value. And I think that's really, really relevant actually for things that are happening at the moment, with a lot of energies around, and obviously we just had the full moon eclipse. And a lot of it is about getting rid of these old patterns, these old habits, because they're not serving us anymore. You know, if we know they haven't been serving us, now is the time to do the work, to do the clearing. And the affirmation with this card is, I lovingly create stability in my life, and I'm grateful for how this makes me feel. And I think it's just a reminder as well, where it's saying, I lovingly create stability. You know, it's not a magic wand. We can't expect, you know, just a wand to be waved and it all to go. You know, they're like soul lessons for us, you know. So we need to, you know, if we've got something uncomfortable to come up, or if there's a pattern that we know isn't how we want to be going forward, it's up to us to investigate it and see what changes we can make, and, you know, what memories might be holding those patterns there, and cutting the cords and burning away those cords so that we can stand stable, bringing in the balance. It's, you know, the light and the dark, the black and white. Yeah, so now's the time to think, you know, what maybe do we need to do to bring that stability in. Okay, so that's my card for the energy of this week. Oh, you're muted, Nor.
There we go. I said I was going to follow because I have a similar kind of card. It's from the Personal Power Oracle deck by Deja Druitt. And it's card number 22, and it says, I have permission. And like you were saying with the light and the dark, there's also that in this card. And this says, I have permission. So this is about carrying on those, like you were talking about, those patterns or old ways of being and behaving, where when we were like as children, always asking for permission. We'd have to ask our parents, our teachers, you know, can I use the restroom? Like, you're always seeking permission. And I feel like validation. So I feel like this week is great for releasing that and realizing that I am now in control and I don't need other people's permission to do what I want, and to kind of follow your intuition with that moon there, and not to be so afraid of doing that, because maybe you're not used to doing that. Maybe you're always having to check with somebody else before I can go ahead with this, whatever it is that you're doing. So this is about not feeling guilty, about wanting to explore new things or try out something that maybe you haven't tried before, or maybe going back to something that you used to love doing and you haven't done it for a while. To not feel guilty, or don't hold yourself back from going after the things that you want, and really taking action and not asking for permission. So I feel like part of it is calling out your inner rebel. You know, if we're kind of like quiet people and we don't want to go against the grain, sometimes it's necessary for our growth. So there's a lot of releasing of these patterns this week, and some of the journal prompts I'll read. It says, what do you not give yourself permission to do, and why? And how can you give yourself permission to do it? And why do you feel you need permission to do this? What's been holding you back? So I feel like this is really a great card for this week. And with that 22, it's like a 4 for me. So I feel like it's like finding your own stability and building your own foundation. Yeah, that's my message.
What I noticed, Nor, on yours, the first thing that I could see on your card was that little slither of moon.
Yes.
We've got that in this card as well.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So is that like following our intuition maybe, and being guided by the moon energies? We don't have Lydia. We don't have Lydia to refer to.
Yeah. Well, Tracy, you got stability, and Noor, you got your card says
I have permission.
Permission. So we have stability, permission, and I'm using the animal, the spirit of the animals today. And we got perseverance. I like the words. We got the ram with perseverance. You know, when I look at rams, and they are animals that live in mountains, and where they live is not level. They just have to balance, and they just have to trust that they are going where they need to go. And I'm sure they don't look down, because if they look down, fall. So they have faith, right? So it says here, you have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. So what Tracy was, she was telling us all these situations that we need to deal. Noor is telling us this week, we have to give permission to ourselves. I'm saying, even though the terrain is not straight, just, keep going, be adventurous, take action, what Noor said, take action, have faith.
Yeah.
You have many powers. We have so many gifts, and we sometimes do not realize the power we have, the power of creation. And the same way, we can create positive or we can create negative. And even though we need the negative to learn, we don't need to stay in the negative. All right. So if we just trip and we think we're falling, maybe we can just grab one hoof and put it on the other rock and keep going. So I think the message for this week is just go forward. The situation in the world is not just that easy, and next year we don't know what's going to happen. The only thing we know is that we have faith and we can go forward. And after learning, after experiencing with our group, we just can, progress and keep going and learning to find our gifts. So that's what I have from this card.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Should we each hold our cards up together, and then people can see
Yeah,
the three
and
together?
You know what else I noticed? Yeah.
I can get both.
If I can get both, right?
That's so there's
You know what I
Instagram.
noticed in your card, Diana? It's that the ram, I think it's Aries, but it's that action and movement forward. And I see that waterfall, that water is like moving. So it's like, I feel like it's pushing things forward, and like you say, persevere and not to give up, once we hit something rocky, just to keep going. I really love that message. Yeah, so we might have some rocky emotions coming through this week, and we just need to release and persevere and know that things will clear up, and it will feel a lot better once they do.
Yeah.
And I like the words stability.
Yeah.
And I forgot yours again.
I have permission.
Stability, permission, perseverance. Perseverance.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Fabulous. So I don't know, I can't see the Instagram feed at all, so I don't know if you've got any messages on there or.
No, we don't. We've got Lydia. I think it's on here. She's couldn't make it tonight. She's got her voice needs some healing, so we can send her some energy.
Yes.
Some healing energy.
Yeah. So now we've done our cards for energy of the week. If anyone watching would like us to do some cards for you, then feel free to put a message into the chat, either in on the YouTube or on the Instagram. And we're more than happy to do a card each for you, so you can have your own little mini reading.
There are lots of hearts I can see.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't see them.
Oh, okay. Yes, please. Leonora.
Oh, Leonora.
Leonora.
Hi, Leonora.
Do
Did you have a
any
question?
I think, Diana, you're going to have to read it out loud because I
right,
can't see the comments.
No, I can't either because it's behind my
Okay.
computer.
Lenora, do you have a question or just what the universe wants you to know? Love reading, please.
Love reading.
reading.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Luckily, I did get out
A
lots of love
popular-
decks.
Popular topic these days.
Yeah.
It's always
Right.
popular, right? Because it's what everyone wants.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay. And on YouTube, we've got the Mermaid of Silence has said, yes, please, a reading would be much appreciated. So
Okay.
Mermaid of Silence, we'll do yours following Leonora's cards.
I think I'm going to use.
All right. Not this one.
Okay.
Okay.
So I pulled a card from the Light Seers Tarot deck, and it was the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Swords reversed. And then I pulled another card just to give me some more clarification. So I'll share this one first. And this is upright. So the energy of this card is feeling trapped, but not actually being trapped. It's just an illusion that we're not seeing. So when it's reversed, it's really positive. So it feels like you're moving out of this energy where you might have held one perspective about love or relationships. And now you've like turned that around and you're able to see things more clearly. So there might have been, something, an experience that you kind of felt held you back, or you weren't ready to see the flip side of it. Maybe it was a lesson for you that you needed to learn, and now you're moving into a more positive view of love. So this says, I am free to choose my healing and my light. And it's just feeling like whatever experiences you had, that you're now using them in a more kind of moving out of like a victimhood and using that to empower yourself instead of feeling like a victim. And then the other card I got was trusting your intuition. So I feel like it's the same message, really. Like, you know what's for your highest good. You're an intuitive person, and you, like these leaves right here, they're letting go of the old, and then this water in this valley right here is just ready to, and this in the water, it's like emotions and love, the cups, it's all flowing towards you. It's just trusting it. So sorry. Oh, you're on Instagram. I'm so sorry. That's there. And then
Waving cards.
I know. Okay, there we go. That's my message. I hope it's helpful.
And that's interesting, Noor, because I did the
Yeah.
same as you. I pulled a card and then I drew another one to clarify. Now my cards are both from this deck. It's the Psychic Tarot for the Heart from John Holland. And the first card that flipped out quite quick is a Major Arcana card. So it's number 4. And it's in this deck, it's called Lead. In traditional tarot, it is the Emperor. And basically this card is saying it's all about balance. It's all about, it's got to be an equal relationship. It's got to be so both people feel equally satisfied in the relationship. Both are being thought of. It says, do you take the lead and guide the direction of the relationship, or do you follow the other person? If you lead, are you forcing your will on the other person? If you follow, are your own needs being met? A solid relationship involves give and take, lead and follow. There has to be an even exchange of energy, and this is true for all relationships. And then the affirmation, sorry, I don't know if you could see that, Leonora, because obviously I was doing it on the screen I could see, so it's hopefully you can see that card. And the affirmation is, I ensure that my relationships are healthy and that each person's needs are met. Now, the other card that then came out, which I had to laugh at because obviously I drew them before I looked at the meaning for the Emperor card. And it's numbered, so it's like the 2 of Pentacles, and it's find balance, which is just what the Emperor card is saying. It's got to be balanced, it's got to be equal. It's got to be so that both people feel fulfilled in the relationship. We can't always have things our own way, and it's that, say, give and take and compromising. And what it says on the card, it's also up there. You may find that matters of the heart require extra effort at this time. More and more demands may be placed on you, requiring you to juggle your attention. And so it's saying about breathing and remember to be flexible and adapt your approach to each situation at hand. So really that seems to be the message from my 2 cards. It's about balance. It's about an equal relationship, and really, if it's not equal, what needs to be altered. And in it's a bit like a wheel there, and it's got all the different sort of segments. So if there's a segment or more than one segment that's not equal, how can that be changed to bring it into more balance, so it's a more trying to think what word I'm looking for, so it's a better relationship for both. Okay. So it'd be interesting to see what Diana's cards are from
Yeah.
following on.
I was wondering how I, direct my question. So I asked, why is Leonora asking about her love, her love life? And so I got these two, and I guess that's how I am understanding. I got anxiety and I got deceit. So it kind of leads me to think that because you didn't have good experiences, you were getting anxious, and that created anxiety in your life. The good thing is that I got this one, the moon, and that linked me to Noor, your intuition. Your intuition, you have intuition, and you can sense if the person coming your way or the one that is with you, it's right. So trust your intuition. And then you got woman holding a heart. And I like the affirmation for this one. I am emotionally calm and peaceful, and I attract healthy and stable people to me. So I think this was like a learning experience that you had to go through, and you've gained a lot of knowledge from this. You are getting to a point where you are ready, you are out there ready to face, people come to me. Now you're going to trust your intuition, please do. And you are empowered. You can do it. And so I would say that trusting your inner self, you'll be able to to get together with that person that will be good for you in your life. So there it is.
So Leonora, you actually got 8 cards.
I know.
Rather than the 3.
Oh, she says, wow, thank you all so much.
You're
That's
welcome,
funny
Leonora.
how we all had to pull,
Mhm.
2s and Diana 4, and there's like that 2 of like a relationship, partnership, and then the 4 of stability.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then I feel with Tracy's card and also in that heart, I see the similar, it's kind of similar, it's not all the way around, but it's like this new cycle is beginning for you. Like you've already done the hard stuff, you've already experienced the stuff that you
There
need
you
to
go, Nora.
experience, and now it's just like you're turning a new leaf, like out with the old and in with the new, and just trust that those situations that came up or happened to you are not going to happen to you again, because you've already learned the lesson and you don't need that experience anymore. So just
Love that,
trust.
Nora.
Yeah.
Love that.
Okay, so I think it's Beth, or Mermaid of Silence, would like a reading now. So I don't know, Mermaid of Silence, do you have a specific question for us? I don't see anything.
Keeping an eye
So
on my Instagram on my phone, because it's
okay.
when my phone suddenly went on to sleep, and it never normally does that. I don't know why. Oh, it's doing it again. Why would it be doing that?
Yeah, it's funny. Lydia, I think Lydia's was doing that last week, where she was just kicked out, and I don't know why.
Just a general reading for the
General
Mermaid
reading.
of Silence.
Okay, Mermaid of Silence.
Okay.
Well, I think I'm going to begin. I used the spirit of animals, and it was a jumper. So it's like,
yeah, mine came out too quickly. Yeah.
And
That's
it's
funny.
Raven, Shaman.
Ooh.
And it's beautiful. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and your words. Yes, totally. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. So there you go. You know, totem just caught my attention, and the creator, the word creator. So what is it that you're going to create on your totem? Might be the question. Knowing your gifts and action is what create, use your gifts and create. Yes, there you are in YouTube and here is Instagram.
I have from the Personal Power deck, it says, I am curious. And it's a number 10 card. So it says, when you judge another, you do not define them, you define yourself. Wayne Dyer. So this is about not letting your judgments of other people get in the way. And it's normal to judge and have judgments because we're all humans. We've experienced stuff in the past, and sometimes it serves us to not get trapped by the same situation. So we have that wisdom, that happened to me last time. So I'm not going to go that way because, that way wasn't the right path for me. So I'm going to choose a different route. I'm just going to read from the book. It says, judging situations and people is a natural part of life. It can save us from threatening situation. But have you ever noticed how often we judge other people and ourselves? How often do you make assumptions and judgments about others without knowing all the facts? Sometimes we get defensive because of our preconceived notions. The personal power that you can use and unleash today is curiosity. Choose to be curious and compassionate without judging or labeling. Everything has a reason and a story behind it. It's also easy for us to feel offended by something someone says or does. Today, choose to see what stories behind their actions. What caused someone to say or do something that clearly had an effect on you? Choose not to react, judge, or label things. Just observe them. What we think is bad may turn into a wonderful opportunity. What we think is good could take a turn for the worse. Things just are. Learn to detach from events and circumstances and not label them. Simply observe what occurs and ask yourself, I wonder what this means. Then just wait and see. Says, when was the last time you judged someone? Who can you be more compassionate with? Who do you think you've been misjudging? How can you practice being curious instead of judgmental? So this says, a powerful woman looks over her shoulder. She is looking at things from a new, fresh perspective, from curiosity, free of judgment. So I feel like you're shifting your perspective on some situations or people that you might have misjudged in the past, and you're kind of maybe seeing a different side to a situation or a person, and just not to absorb, not take everything to heart, because it's about, people are projecting onto us all the time, and it's not always about us. Sometimes it's just about them. So like it says, just observe and be more curious this week. So there you go.
Right. I was using my mega deck, which is 2 of Carl Gray's, but they've all actually come out from this one. So I've got 3 cards for you. I made a silence. So they're both all from the Angel Prayers. The first one that came out straight away is actually the cover photo. You are protected, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. It's up there for Instagram. And when I started tuning into you, literally the pressure in my head just seemed to escalate. Almost like a band going around my head. And the second card that came out is Take Time to Breathe. Thank you, angels. I breathe with ease, knowing you're here. So I feel that is very much about if you get times where maybe you feel a bit overwhelmed and as if everything's sort of closing in on you, is to take that time, you know, if it's a nice day, if it's not raining or too cold, you know, to go and sit in a park or sit in your garden or, but it's, you know, and just sort of imagine that sea coming in, even if you're not near the sea, you know, imagine that water coming in and cleansing away the things that are causing you to be feeling, you know, a bit out of sorts. But it was the third one really. And what I'm noticing with all these cards, there's so much blue in them. But the third one is spirit animal. And if you look at the picture, it's got the bird in the background. So I think that's wanting you to really take note of Diana's card for you. And it says, thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. And as well, you know, if you've got some animal spirit card decks, that's another thing maybe you can do is, you know, use them, say in times of when you're feeling a bit like you're not quite sure what to do, if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, is, you know, take time to breathe, sit quietly, sort of cleanse through your energy, and then maybe pull some cards. In saying if you've got some animal spirit ones, maybe they might be quite good ones for you to go to use to see, you know, if there's a particular animal that you should be working with at the time to help you with that particular situation.
What I'm also getting with the raven is like intuition, rituals. There was another one. Yeah, just like I feel like it's like magic, like maybe work with rituals or something. I don't know, releasing things, but yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Keep saying thank you. Yeah, so we can do one more reading if anybody else wants one. Just put a question in, either on Instagram or YouTube. And if not,
So anyone on
I don't have
anyone on YouTube?
anything here. No.
Anyone on YouTube? We could say could do one more reading if you would like one. If you just put a comment in the chat, and then we can each do a card or more, seeing as we seem to be getting lots of cards coming out today for the people we've done readings for.
it's breaking up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anyone else wanting a reading.
Yeah, there's no one on,
So
on
it's,
YouTube. So.
Lots of hearts from Instagram, but no.
Oh, thank you for the hearts. Never have too many hearts.
So this, yeah.
Oh,
it's,
wait.
Oh,
Forever to be true.
true.
Me, please.
Oh. I was waiting for that one.
Yeah.
Like,
did you have a question? Oh, Momo de Silence has sent us some hearts as well. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sending them back to you.
there you go. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Let's just make sure.
So was there a question? Because I can't see the chat on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know.
It says, hold on. No, what do I need to know? What do I need to know now?
Okay.
Okay, so I got where's my book? A 10 of Cups, and this is about happiness and fulfillment and, you know, just having all your cups full, and it's a really positive card. So let me see what it says here in the book. And then I pulled one to clarify, and it's kind of the same same message. This is not it. Where are the cups? Where are they? Oh, did my phone die? Oh. Okay, it says community, love, soulmates, harmony in relationships and family, divine connections, heart opening, expansion, and wholeness. So the affirmation is, I live in a state of oneness by bringing harmony and love to my relationships. So I feel like all the relationships in your life are just going to be in harmony. You're going to find a lot of like-minded people, and yeah, it's just about connection and like a big happy family kind of card. So let me see if there's anything I'm missing here. It says, bring gratitude and generosity to your life every day. Focus on others and give them your energy through time, kindness, and service, which you already do. So it's just a nice affirmation. And then the other card I got was flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly. So like there's a lot of independence here and really venturing out. You know, you left your comfy home and now you're flying and going on this adventure, and you know, you're holding on tight. It's going to be a nice smooth ride, I feel, with the white dove, and so there's like a lot of expansion here and exploration. So I don't know why my phone is doing that.
I cannot hear you.
No, I can't
keeps-
either.
Oh, there you
It
go.
There you are, you're back.
keeps it keeps turning off by itself. I don't know what's happening on
There's some
Instagram.
funny things going tonight, aren't there? What with
Yeah,
mine
I don't
and-
know what's up with it, but
Yeah.
I hope she saw it on YouTube. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice adventurous time for you.
Okay, I got for you from the Sacred Traveller deck, Desert Passage, which is on Instagram, isn't she? So if you can see that. And it says, trust there's a divine plan. And also on the card, it's also talking about trusting your intuition. And even if you trusted it in the past and it didn't quite come off how you were hoping it was going to come off, it's okay. That was just part of your journey. Yeah, and there's so much yellow in that card. But then I drew one, and then I was drawn to the Moonology manifestation deck. Obviously, I know you're a bit of a moon person. And we've got the full moon in Virgo, take inspired action. If you can see that, I can tell with the light. And it's talking about finding balance between dreaming big and being practical. And there's a manifesting affirmation of, I forgive myself for everything. I am doing my best. So sometimes if things aren't quite going, say, how you thought they were going to go, it's okay. You know, you were making the right decisions at the time. And actually sometimes when they don't work out the way you wanted, it's actually for the best, because it's saying about trust there's a divine plan. So, you know, it could be that curveball that you've been thrown is actually to get you onto the passage that you're meant to be on. It's suggesting, if you like manifesting rituals, it's suggesting adding tea tree essential oil to your diffuser. It's suggesting you call in Ceres, Ceres, the goddess of the harvest and all kinds of fertility, who also represents the love a mother has for her children, and ask her to help in making a bounty of dreams come true.
Yeah, that kind of goes along with the 10 of Cups, doesn't it? Kind of the same message there.
So, and apparently working with Virgo, a Wednesday is a good day to work with Virgo, or during Mercury's hour, or when the moon is in Virgo. Okay, so yeah.
So Mercury is about communication, isn't it?
Sorry?
Did you hear me? Oh, Mercury is about communication. Isn't that right? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just seeing what else. So it's a fairly new deck. It only came out last month, I think, wasn't it? So
yeah. It's new.
Yeah. So again, it's saying commune with the heavens, but take practical steps down here on earth. So again, it's balance, isn't it? It's not just living an earthly life or living a spiritual life. It's combining the two. Yeah.
What she's saying.
And the other, what's really important as well, sorry, I've just noticed it says, know that you are 100% worthy of your dreams. Ditch self-effacement, criticism, and second-guessing yourself and others. And so that's from the Moonology deck, and that sort of ties in with the Desert Passage deck, which was saying, you know, your intuition. So, you know, don't second guess, because when we second guess our intuition, quite often that's when we can get tripped up.
Well, I was reading, she said, thank you, awesome, spot on, totally beautiful. And Mercury is ruling Virgo. Okay, interesting, thank you. I got a card from the energy oracle cards, and I got 41, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel.
My goodness.
Spirit connections, intuition, and inspiration. So I think I just see this beautiful person with the wings ready to fly, with a book, you know, holding a book with all the things she wants to experience and to go through. And no, she's just looking up, ready to begin her new adventure. I like the affirmation here. Oh, I lost it. It says, my 7th chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. Love and inspiration from spirit and my own intuition flow fully to me now. Intuition, intuition, intuition. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful card.
Diana was breaking. I couldn't hear Diana all the time there. I don't know if it was my connection or
no.
But if Nor could hear, could you hear her?
I could hear her.
It could be my connection then.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I noticed, Diana, was when you said about when she's looking up, and if you look at the figure on this card, looking up at the moon, and there's a lot of pink. So because I know she's on Instagram, I can't see the Instagram one, but I don't know if you can see that figure. looking up at the moon.
Mm. Nice.
Right.
Well, yeah, awesome. Wonderful. Thank you.
So thank you everyone who's joined us tonight. I think we're going a different time next week, aren't we, ladies? Are we going a different time?
We might get together maybe during the
different-
weekend.
Yeah, is it a
Sunday,
different day?
we
Yeah.
might.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll put a post on Instagram, and I think we can put something on YouTube as well to say what time we're going live. And so on the Instagram channel, we put other posts as well. So we'll put a affirmation of the week from the cards we pulled at the start. And obviously it's just about to go into Sagittarius. Is it today or tomorrow it goes into Sagittarius?
Not sure.
So I'll be doing a crystal post. I've got the thing of crystals that are associated with Sagittarius, but I'll pick one of them and try and give a bit of information on it if I get time. If not, it would just be the other post, but it just shows some crystals that are associated with Sagittarius. So if there's Sagittarius people in your life and you want to get them a gift for Christmas or something, then that might give you some ideas if you're liking crystals.
Yeah. And for everyone celebrating Thanksgiving, I just want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, and just take some time to kind of assess all the things that we're grateful for this week. I mean, we should be always doing that, not just on Thanksgiving week,
Absolutely.
but yeah, just wishing everyone some happy holidays and a happy week in general.
Happy
And
week. Yeah.
hopefully the messages resonated, and if you like them, subscribe, like, and check it out on- share and
Share with friends.
Yes, tell your friends and let them tell their friends, and yeah, so we can hopefully grow our soul tribe. Yeah. So thank you.
Fabulous. Have a great week, everyone.
Bye bye.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
ladies. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.